Row 7 of the Coral Portals Beanie. This is where it starts to get exciting. We are going to add the first live loop stitch of our cable, and we're also going to add a second stitch of colour 2. So this row begins with a front post extended single crochet, as so many of the rows do. Now the next stitch goes into the same front post. This one is only a front post single crochet, so no extended. So hook behind the post, yarn over, pull it through. We've got 2 on the hook, yarn over and pull it through again. We've still got 2 on the hook. Now the difference here is we're not going to progress that stitch further. We're going to put that one on a stitch holder in a minute. But first we'll go on to the next stitch, which is front post extended single crochet in the next front post extended single crochet stitch. So hook behind the post, yarn over, pull it through, yarn over and pull it through again. Now I only done the single crochet here, I haven't done the extended yet. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that middle stitch onto a stitch holder at this point, so we can work it in the next row. And this is where we start getting our live loops. So that one is on a stitch holder, it's leaning out of the way, and then what I do is I slip my hook out of the last stitches, so I'm just down to 1 on the hook, and then ignoring the one that is on the holder, I put the other outside stitch back onto the hook. So I've now got 2 on the hook, and I go yarn over and pull it through both to finish my extended single crochet, front post of course. Now we go on to colour 2, and so that is a chain to switch colours, and we'll just give that a little tug to make sure that the colour change is neat, and putting our hook into the center of the previous stitch, yarn over, pull it through, yarn over, pull it through again. And now we're going to expand this stitch, so we're going to put our hook back into the center of the previous stitch, yarn over, pull it through. We've got 2 on the hook, we need to change colors to color 1, so it's holding color 1, yarn over, pull it through to complete the second center post or center single crochet, and then we go on to make the start of the second cable, framing color 2. So putting our hook behind the post, and we make our front post extended single crochet all the way, so we're down to 1 loop on the hook, and then we go on to make our live loop cable, so putting our hook back through behind the same post, and then yarn over, pull it through. We've got 2 on the hook, yarn over, pull it through again, so that's my single crochet. And because it's live loop, we're going to leave it on the hook and go on to make the next stitch, which is also a front post extended single crochet. And once I've done the second, yarn over and pull it through, I'm going to stop at that point, get my stitch holder and put the live loop stitch onto the holder. And then I slip all the loops off my hook except the first one, let the live loops fall forward, and then put my hook back in. So I've got the 2 boundary stitches, the front post extended single crochet, and then yarn over, pull it through both to finish those stitches. And then carrying my float of colour 2, I go on to make the channel, which is a center post single crochet. So putting my hook in the center, yarn over, pull it through, and yarn over, pull it through again. So that's row 7. Repeat 4 more times, and we should end up with something looking a little bit like this.